Hey everyone, welcome to Screen Stuff with Gray. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the new movie Call of the Wild. Stay tuned. I think this movie might actually be based on a book. I have never heard of the book until now. There's a lot of narration throughout this movie where I go like, yeah, that has to be ripped straight out of a novel, like, they're lines from a book. And then I did mention that I was seeing the movie to my dad, and it's like, I think I've heard of that, that's some kind of book. So, it probably is. I don't know anything about that. I cannot compare this to the source material, but I'm just going to look at this as a movie in itself. Now, I'm going to be honest. Watching the trailers for this, I thought this movie looked really bad. One big thing, and this, not like I thought this will make the movie bad, but it still wasn't a good sign, was that the dog, you know, the main character, Buck, it's CGI and looked, again, in the trailers, absolutely terrible. Now, I think they probably did some work, made it a bit better, and in the cinema, it does look better. Still doesn't look great. Look, 10 years ago, that dog would look phenomenal. But by today's standards, yeah, you can really always tell that it's just not real. And it every now and then it kind of took me out of the movie a little bit. But it did look better than I thought. Now, in terms of the story, I still thought it just looked kind of boring, and like I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to get from this movie. But actually, this is an incredibly heartfelt, emotional, really just sweet story kind of about the relationship between man and dog. And it's actually really, really quite nice. Now, I will say as well, you know, if you watch the trailers for this, Harrison Ford is like the main focus of, you know, like he's 90% of the trailer, basically, or probably 95% of the trailer. He's in probably just under, I think you see him like in little bits and pieces, but I don't think he actually properly comes into this movie until maybe just before the halfway point. This is not a Harrison Ford movie. This is, I mean, like I said, as far as I can tell, it's a CGI dog, unless they just CGI'd the face, but the whole thing looked fake. But it's Buck's story. It's not whatever Harrison Ford's character's name is. It's not that guy's story. It's Buck's story. And what I really found was incredible about this movie is that, you know, it's not one of these things where we can hear the dog's internal monologue. The dog doesn't speak. It's just a dog. It acts like a dog would. But you get so much emotion from it, and you always understand what this dog is thinking and what its next move is going to be and why it's doing everything it's doing and the way it feels about all these different people. And that was actually so amazing that they managed to pull that off. I think that's honestly such a tricky thing to do. You know, not only is it not dialogue, but it's not a human. So it's not the sort of facial expressions and gestures that we're used to seeing as human beings. It's a completely different species, and I was still really invested in this dog story the whole time. Honestly, I will recommend this movie quite strongly. Like I said, I was not impressed by the trailers at all. I thought that it looked like it was going to kind of be nothing. I thought they were going to play too much on the comedy of the dog, and not that it looked too super funny to me in the trailers. You know, and I thought it doesn't look like there's substance to it. I was wrong. I think the marketing was not great for this, but the action movie itself is really solid, and honestly, the comedic bits are actually very funny as well. But definitely super heartfelt, super cute. Go check out Call of the Wild if you haven't seen it. If you have, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you thought about this movie. Please don't leave any spoilers, just in case, obviously, you know, someone's watching this and they haven't had a chance to see the movie. But do tell me, you know, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, and what did you think of the trailers as well, and how did your actual viewing experience compare to watching the trailers? So anyway, thank you very much for watching this. Please keep your eye out for future movie reviews and other videos I'm going to do on this channel. And I'll see you next time.